Alright, how we doing, folks? Your boy Marcus on 205 numbers after the name. Little Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Y'all already know how it is. That Spec Ops. I'm gonna tell y'all a story, yo. I'll tell y'all a story. Sit down, man. I got a story to tell. Boom, 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 boom. I think that's how the beat goes. I haven't heard it in a minute. I use it often though, actually, on some of my shows and stuff. But I haven't heard it in a minute. I probably haven't heard that beat in like 3 or 4 weeks. Anyway, though, story from many years ago, back when Modern Warfare 2 was still like relevant in the thing, even though it was like 8th apparently in MPD Geek Darkest, which is kind of wild. But back in the old days when we were all playing Modern Warfare 2, and I think I probably didn't get the game until after it already kind of got phased out of the cycle. But either way, for the story purposes, we were all playing Modern Warfare 2. It was the hype, everything. We were all eating Doritos and Mountain Dew. I literally have never drank Mountain Dew, and I've eaten maybe like 2 or 3 bags of Doritos in my life. But anyway, that's what we were doing. And we're going through these Spec Op missions, and I actually did a couple with Pooches and stuff like that. Then I did a couple over here with the captain, and there was 2. There's always 2 missions that we never completed. 2 missions that forever haunted me. Never got that achievement of getting, I think it was 69 stars or 6 something stars. I don't remember how much it was. It was an achievement though. It was about getting all the stars. There's 2 that I always remember we never did, and I always swore one day we'll go back and do it. And then time passed, you know. You end up getting jobs, you end up getting married, you end up having 5 kids, 4 legitimate and 1 that you try not to talk about too often. All this stuff kind of transpires, but in the back of your mind, there's always those 2 damn Modern Warfare 2 missions that you never beat on Spec Ops. And you think to yourself, one day we're going to do it. And then they make it backwards compatible. And then you have an afternoon off, and you say, let's get it, right? That's you send that message out there, that feeler out there. Be like, let's get that money, you know, and not like in a, you know, we're gonna go rob a bank kind of way. No. Let's get that money that Modern Warfare 2 owes us, because we pay $60 for this game, even though some of us may have paid 10 or 0, depending on how you handle the situation. And let's earn that money back over here by enjoying ourselves in this experience and completing that achievement. So anyway, brings us back to modern day. I sat down over here with the captain, and there's 2 missions that we're here to do. We actually did a couple others you guys have seen over here in the videos and stuff like that. Nice little warm up. We got to these 2 missions, and there's one with like where you have to shoot RPGs and China Lakes and stuff like that, or what the hell they call in this game. Not about that life. And then there's this one, which is the last one, which I literally think it says like you will not be able to do this. You're crazy to try it, or something like that, which is pretty. I always get a good laugh out of that. One like to describe like the game mode as like, oh, you want to play this as a veteran? You will die. I'm like, damn, son, like, yo, like, why don't you give me like a little bit of incentive or a chance? Like, why we gotta be so negative already about it? And we tried this out a bunch of different ways. Played it for like an hour, and in essence, the guy with the 50 cal, like the guy with the sniper, is your go-to guy. Like that's the guy who's gonna do like the most work. He'll actually put down the jugs. Any other person there is just not gonna be that helpful, honestly. That guy's the beast. So the captain has him over here, and we tried to finagle it a different way. We managed to get to the top of it. We thought like we'd kill all 15 jugs on our way up to the top. So the first like maybe half hour, we'd keep getting to the top. We'd kill like 2 or 3 jugs, and we'd stand there and be like, so what? And I still don't fully know like what triggers the spawn when you get up there. I don't 100% sure like the criteria of that. Sometimes they said 1, sometimes they said 2, sometimes it'd be ahead of you, sometimes it'd be behind you. We didn't really understand. But we did find the edge of the map and a place where they didn't spawn at, which is all the way at the top over here, which is where you see it over here. So the captain's actually standing all the way kind of in the back over here behind. I mean, it's like a chain link fence pillar thing or whatever, but protected enough. And I accidentally went up over here to kill these guys and noticed that I blocked them, like they couldn't get through. So I was like, hold up. This might seem kind of wild, but this might be our strat, where you stay back there, put in work. I put in a couple bullets over here before they pop me, because they're going to pop me because I'm just literally laying wide in the open. And I was like, as long as you kind of revive me so I don't die, which is still like a minute like difference, and as you can see, the jugs are very kind enough to give us that time over there, we're kind of good. So I kind of took the lead block role, think of me as a fullback, And then the captain was kind of the running back, and he made sure to put that touchdown in the damn end zone. You know what I'm saying? As we put in work over here. It may not be the toughest strategy, as in like we may not be, you know, like fighting mano kind of deal. You know, we might not both be like running around the mat like 3-6 no scoping these guys without getting hit and stuff. But it is also the first strategy we ever did that worked that actually got us through this damn mission and let us beat the damn thing. Now, I left the other mission for later. We'll see if we actually did it or not. Maybe next week we'll put the footage up. If we didn't do it, maybe next week we won't. Maybe we're still working on it. I don't know. But for this one, we got a mission success. And we were very, 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 very happy. I couldn't believe it. I literally just sat on the screen and I was like, what? I was like, this is crazy. I can't believe it worked. Also, I'm very proud to say I got 0 kills out of this. I really held up my end of the bargain on this one. Bull Marcos, Audi.